One of the main things that I have been calling in for quite some time now is a lot to do with the root chakra. It is safety, finances, security, a home, in an aligned way, not in an unaligned way, and that's where the struggle has been, is finding it in an aligned way, and then the next layer is finding it within, because it feels as though any attempt to achieve external abundance or success is blocked until it can be found within. And that feeling of lack and scarcity has been one of the biggest, issues I felt on this Kundalini awakening journey and throughout my whole life. And of course, when we call something in and when we ask for something, we are going to be brought to those blockages within our own being, within our own self, that are preventing us from surrendering to the truth that what we want is already here right now. And I keep being brought back to, it's been happening a lot over the last several months, specifically to this place when I lived in Las Vegas. It was a place where my mom lived. And it was a place that felt really unsafe, and there's just a lot. It felt very dark. It felt like a very dark place. And I keep being brought to my consciousness just overlooking this one dark street in Las Vegas. It's been driving me crazy because I keep trying to pull my consciousness out of there and it's just hanging out. And I'm like, come on. And then I keep being brought to these different scenes of me walking through the complex there. And again, it's been driving me crazy because I'm like, I don't want to be here. I want to be here safe in my body right now. But, alas, I'm brought to these places for a reason, and I keep trying to sit in these places and be present with them, because that's usually what I do with energies and emotions, is I sit and I be present. And the more I sit and be present, the more I can choose to see that lens through the eyes of love, and I can shift my perspective and create it and turn it into a place that was safe for me, into a place that was ultimately for my highest and greatest good, and the highest and greatest good of all. I can choose to see through the lens of love, and that feels like the reason why even when I'm present, I'm still there in that place. It's because I'm being called into a bit of a perspective shift. And then the other part to that is, as I'm looking through this lens, feeling my higher self come through more and more. The higher self of me that is present here and now, the ever-present self. I can come through as that version and see the little girl that's looking through that lens, and I can hold her with love. Keep holding her as long as she needs. As long as she needs to know that she is safe. Until I can pull that version of me back into the present moment now. And then I can look through this present moment with a fresher lens. And I can feel the safety and security that is here for me right now. And that has always been here for me. And I continue to commit to myself, and I always remind myself that I will never give up on myself and that I am always here, no matter what internal or external battles are happening. There is always unconditional love here for all versions of me. Always here to support, and that goes for all of us. No matter what we are going through, there is always unconditional love. Whether it is seen or unseen, felt or unfelt, it is always there, supporting us and guiding us back deeper to a deeper place of home within ourselves.